Hi everyone, welcome to this class. I'm Dami of 𝐓𝐻𝐇 Couture. Today we'll be learning how to make this beautiful back shape gown with the down part, a ruched skirt part. So please stick to the end of the tutorial if this is what you're looking for. Thank you for joining us. If you are joining us for the first time, don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime we have a new tutorial. And for our returning subscribers, thank you guys for always coming back. So if you want to join my WhatsApp group, the link will be in the description box where you can request for any tutorial of your choice. So once again, thank you for joining us and let's get started. Alright, so to draft the Basque gown with the ruched skirt, I've drawn out the outline, the shoulder, chest line, bust, under bust, waist, the hip line, and the length of the gown. Actually, the gown is a long gown, but because I'm using pattern paper, so I will not be able to draft the full long since it's just a drafting I'm doing. So we'll start by imputing all our measurements. My back is 14 divided by 2. I'll post it on both shoulder line and the chest line. Shoulder slope, go down by 1 inch, connect it to the 3 inches neck slope. So we have this. Now we impute our measurements. My bust is 32 inches. Now this dress that we are making, it's a dartless gown, so it might be advisable that you use a fabric that is a bit stretchy so that it will be firm on the body. So we are not going to be using any, so we're using all our measurements straight up like this. So I'll be adding the sewing allowance on the pattern papers. So my bust is 8 inches. I'll add 1 inch as my size seam allowance. The waist and the under bust are the same thing, which is 7 inches. After dividing it by 4, I will add 1 inch as my sewing allowance. So I'll do the same thing for the waist. And my hip is 40 inches divided by 4. I have 10 inches. So is this 40 inches? I will take down to the hem. So now we can go ahead to connect the lines together. The hip, I also had my 1 inch allowance on the hip line. So connect the lines like this. So now that we have all our measurements marked out, we go ahead to mark out our shoulder, our armhole curve. So divided by 2, then you step down by 1, you go in by 1 inch. So we have this. So for the picture we are following, the neck is not very wide, so the shoulder is not very wide. So this is our shoulder slope. This is what we'll be using. So the neck depth will be using 2.5 inches because it's a bit of high neck. So we use 2.5 inches as our neck depth. So from the neckline now, from this neckline, we are going to be measuring 2 inches or 2.5 inches depending on how wide you want it to be. So we have this, so we just connect it up to the armhole like this. So this is the part we'll be using for the shoulder. It's a sleeveless and the shoulder line is not very wide, so we'll be using 2 inches for his. Now that we have drawn out the shoulder line, now we go out to mark out the back shape, and that started from the waistline. So from the waistline now, don't forget we added 1 inch as our allowance, so you just come in by the 1 inch. Let me use the pencil first. So come in by the 1 inch, then you just make the shape down to where you want it to stop. So now from my waist, now I'm going to be measuring my knee, my above knee measurement, which is like 36 inches. That is the above knee. It's not exactly on my knee length, so maybe from your knee you come up by 3 inches. So I'm going to connect. So from the waist here like this, I'll just draw out the back shape to this place here. Okay, so the shape is going to be stopping at this point. So once we are able to do this now, we can just go ahead and cut it out. Alright, so I'll place the front since it's a dartless gown, and the back and the front will be the same thing aside from the zipper allowance. So I'll place the front we cut out on another piece of paper to cut out the back, but the back is going to be having a zip, so we'll be adding your zipper allowance of 1.5 inches. So just add it straight down. So we are going to trace it out on this pattern paper now that we have measured out our zipper allowance. The neck for the back piece will not be as low as the front, so we'll just trace out the other parts. Once you are done tracing out, you can remove the front piece and keep it inside like so. So now for the back, the back shape is not very low at the back, so you are just going to be starting on the waistline. So you just slant it a little bit down from the waistline like this, since it's not a very sharp bust that we have at the back. So we have this now. So now that we have cut out, we've marked out the back shape for the back, we can go ahead and separate the back piece. So this is the part of the skirt that is going to be having the ruched effect. So what we're going to be doing is to just place these parts together, tape them together, and place them on another piece of pattern paper. But we are using a fabric, we are going to be sewing it. You just place this on your fabric, then you do the slash and spread method. So we are going to be bringing the front pattern and the back pattern on the side. We're going to be bringing them together, then you can just hold it down with your paper tape. Now to do this ruched effect on the skirt, there are two methods of doing it. So it's either you use this slash and spread method, or if you have a pinnable mannequin, you can do the draping on the mannequin. So any of the method that you find suitable, you can just go ahead to use this. So for the slash and spread method, you are just going to be tracing the lines that you'll be slashing. So for the skirts, for this back is tending towards the zipper area, so you just have it like this. So because I'm using a pattern paper, I will not be able to slash it so much, but you are doing it on the fabric, give you more space to be able to slash it if you want the fullness to be like the one in the picture. So once you do it like this, you just go ahead and slash this part. So you just spread it as much as you can on your fabric. You spread it as much as you can, then you trace out this shape. When you are spreading on the fabric, make sure that the space in between are the same. The spaces in between are the same, and make sure that the spaces are enough for you to have the fullness we have in the picture we are trying to copy. So you just have this like this. Because it's a fabric pattern paper, I won't be able to spread more than this. So for the back also, we are going to be having it like this. So you also spread this part also like this, so it will give you more space for the pleating when you want to sew it on the main bodice. So for the back also, you go ahead and slash it as much as you can. So let's add this back like this. So you slash it together like this. So once we have this now, you can just go ahead and cut it out. Now this place that is the side joining, don't forget you are going to notch it. It is very important. If you are making it on this fabric, don't forget to join this part. And also for this part where the Basque effect is stopping, you're also going to notch that part also. So you notch this part and you also notch this side. Then you just assume that after doing it, this is what we have. So you can bring our pieces now. The front piece. So you have the front piece like this. Don't forget, this is the notch part there where the Basque shape stop. So assuming that what we have is a fabric and we're able to spread it very well. So this joining here, this notch part here, you are going to bring it to the side. So it's going to be on the side joining. Then whatever excess you have here, you are going to be pleating it round till you get to this point. So this one too, we still have a little bit part to pleat. So you are going to pleat it and make sure that this notch part align with the edge of the Basque shape like this. And also for the back, you start from this place. So before you can do the joining like this, the down part to the upper part, you must have joined your upper part already. So it will be easy for you to just pleat the excesses we have. So we just put it and join it together like this. So that will be the end of our tutorial for today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next class.